I can't believe it's been 4 months since my last update video about what I was planning. Time really has a habit of getting away from me. Hey everyone, I figure it's past time for another update so you guys don't get too worried, and I'm doing well, actually, but progress on videos has been slow to non-existent for a bit because I've had higher priorities, unfortunately. At least it's not because I'm super sick this time, but honestly, it feels pretty crappy that I haven't made more progress on videos by now. One of the only things I've made real progress on is an old 4-player competition kind of video series where I plan to track a stat or two and throw in some goofy achievements and stuff. But it's kind of painful to edit that one since one of the 4 video feeds is a bit messed up. I keep having to change the video's speed on it constantly and editing so it actually matches up with the commentary. It's real weird. Anyway, I did make some forward progress on it, but I haven't found any time to work on it super recently. Thing is, I gotta stay on top of my health, obviously, and try to make some effort to improve it further if I can. Also gotta get rest when I need it, even if sometimes it ends up being more rest than most people maybe necessarily need. That's really been the case just recently, that I've maybe needed more rest than usual. Could be for any number of reasons, but flu has been a real epidemic this season, so maybe I got a touch of it even if I didn't get, like, actually really ill or anything. Who knows? In any case, I also have some stuff I want to do just for fun that I don't want to give up right now, like the mobile Kingdom Hearts game, for just one example. What can I say? It was one of the few games I could play when I was hospitalized for so long, so I've gotten kind of attached to it. But yeah, I think I'm just kind of feeling worse about all of this stuff right now because with not feeling as well recently, after getting however much rest I need and doing whatever things I kind of have to do, I haven't quite been finding time to do all the stuff I want to do just for fun, let alone all of that and to make videos too. I mean, don't get me wrong, making videos can be pretty fun sometimes, that's part of why I do it, but it's a different kind of fun, if that makes sense. I'm not sure how else to put it. At any rate, any type of fun aside, there is also another thing eating into my time right now. Sort of finance related. Don't want to get too personal about it or go into too much detail, but just basically my current situation isn't entirely stable. I think I probably spend at least a couple or few hours, like, every day making some kind of attempt at seeing what I can do about this. I don't know, like, even a job that was both part-time and could be done entirely seated, and I don't know how many, like, desk jobs where you could be seated would just be part-time. Maybe I just am not aware of that, I don't know, but, even that, I'm not sure if it might be a little too much of a stretch for me right now, to, like, get just a little bit stronger and stuff. Full-time is pretty much out of the question for right now, for sure. There's also the means of getting to a job. Suffice to say, I'd have some things to work out, and, like I said, it might be ideal if I got just a little bit better physically than I already am before I attempt anything like that, too, so I don't know. If I could work purely from home, that would probably be super ideal, but I don't even know where to begin for anything like that, so... to clarify, as of right now, I'll be fine financially for a good enough while. There aren't any, like, imminent issues with that. It's just, I'm not in a situation where resources are being built up or even staying steady and stable, you know. I'm in a situation where there's a supply of stored resources that are very slowly but surely getting used up. So, you know, it's gonna run out at some point, and that makes me kind of uncomfortable. It also kind of cuts into my motivation, to be honest. Like, is it really okay to devote too much time to making videos when the financial situation isn't quite sorted out yet? And I don't know if maybe I'm doing enough to try and help that get fixed. I'm also not the only one who will eventually be impacted by that if it doesn't get fixed by a certain point, so yeah, I don't know. That might continue to slow progress on any videos for a while. It's not necessarily gonna, you know, stop me from making videos, it just might continue to keep progress pretty slow. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Something fun I kind of wanted to do video-wise was make a cool, like, trailer-like video for, you know, when my eventual return. I wanted to have, like, 4 to 6 different, you know, games basically just completely done, all recorded, edited, ready to go pretty much. and then post that trailer for them, and then have just like consistent daily uploads for weeks, possibly months, before I might have to have another small break or something while working on completing another game or whatever. But I think I might have to narrow that down a bit to maybe just like 3 games if I want to get content up at least a little bit sooner. I'll throw out the trailer a bit if I still do that, since there will be less footage to work with. Maybe I could use a mix of like the 3 games I have done with a few of the games I'm planning to do, even if they're not done yet. If I wanted to use it as a channel trailer, I could always modify it later with more games and stuff when they're done. Just, you know, post it on Listed or something. I don't have to keep uploading it publicly every time there's a small little change to it, but yeah, like just kind of have this ever-changing trailer that maybe shows past games I did, current games I'm doing, maybe even ones I'm planning to do soon. Don't know. Anyone think that's a neat idea? Come to think of it, I was already planning, actually, from the beginning, to include one short part in that video that was related to a game I was going to do a little further into the future rather than anytime too soon. I actually made like 7 seconds of video just to see if I could get anywhere close to what I was imagining in my head for that. I may use different images ultimately from what I have in that 7 seconds. Even if I use the same images, there's still a fair bit more I'd like to do with them in straight up image editing in addition to video editing, but still, this 7-second preview may at least give you a very rough idea of what I wanted to do there, and I don't know, maybe you guys can help me decide if it seems worthwhile to maybe keep trying to work on this trailer thing too, on top of everything else. Here, take a look. Man, that game's been on my to-do list since I started doing all this stuff. The Mystery Dungeon game I was already doing is one of the ones I'm most excited to go back to and finish as well, but I'd love to go back and do Explorers of Sky later too. Rescue Team even as well. Pretty sure I'd even really like to go and do Super after each of those. Most of that is a ways off though. I think right now I'd have to focus more on the 4-player competition thing that was recorded, you know, literally years ago. Jesus. And actually another Let's Play of mine that's even older than that. Also, third thing, one more brand new Let's Play. You know, the only one of those 3 that would have, like, I don't even have any video footage recorded for it yet. That particular one, I kind of wanted to make a point of it being the first real series of videos I started uploading after my return from the hospital, but just don't know right now when I'm actually going to get all this stuff done. I have kind of a burning desire to finish Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity in particular, but I still kind of feel like I should prioritize those other 3 games first, since, you know, 2 of them were already fully recorded, and the other one, well, you'll see. As for how my health is doing, if you guys are wondering, considering everything, it's actually getting pretty good right now. I still have my ups and downs. I mean, obviously, you know, I've talked about, like, I'm not even sure if it would be smart for me to try and work a part-time job right now. So obviously, you know, room for improvement. But still, I'm getting better, you know. I have my ups and downs, but I'm slowly improving all the time, it seems like. And right now, even at my low points, you know, at least I'm still totally independently functional, you know, as in I can get up, make my own food, do whatever I need to do, in short bursts, maybe, possibly, but, you know, just do whatever I gotta do to look after myself, etc. I don't have to have someone else, you know, make me food all the time or anything like that. Oh, yeah, not to mention, I am eating a good amount now, I think. I couldn't eat a lot at first, but my appetite's definitely gotten better, too, now, so... Yeah, even at my lowest points right now, it's not that bad when you compare it to how I was, and my best days might even be alike to, you know, just a completely healthy, normal person, so... Just gotta keep getting better to, you know, get to the point where those kinds of good days are more frequent. I wish I had more good news for you on the video content front, too, but... At least as long as I'm healthy, I know it's something I really want to do, and I'll work towards it when I can. Maybe if I'm lucky, the financial situation will be worked out sooner than later, and there'll be one major thing less that I have to worry about. If that doesn't happen soon, well, hopefully I'll find the time to at least get those 3 games done sometime sooner rather than, in like the distant future. And then I could finally get back onto like the Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity game again. Also, maybe consider doing some like quicker, easier stuff for a while in between the videos that I kind of spend more time on, to do a little bit more editing work on whatever 3DS games that make use of both the screens take a little more work sometimes if I want to do them justice. So yeah, I don't know. In any case, I'll see you guys around, and you all take care of yourselves too.